appreciate your attendance here tonight. I've written a book in collaboration with Mr. Jonathan Coleman over here, who's with you. You want to ask him some questions. That was an extremely difficult book to write, but something I think should have been written, because I do think there's some lessons in there for people who live like I've lived. And it's really not pleasant to talk about. The last couple of weeks haven't been a lot of fun for me, because I have hidden a lot of things in my life over the years. And so anyway, ask me anything, I'll be more than happy to answer it, and I will answer it truthfully, okay? So.
Jerry, I always thought that you were such a perfectionist that was the reason you didn't coach longer than a couple of 3 years. Is that accurate, or is it close to accurate?
Mickey, my personality would never allow me to be a coach, even though I think I had a wealth of knowledge to impart to particularly young kids who are really trying to feel their way into the league. But it's just not something I disliked myself so much that I didn't even know how to treat my own self, much less kids who were there to learn and obviously to try to live their dreams. And to some extent, I wish I'd been a different person, because I think I could have imparted some things that would have been good. And the ironic thing is that at that period of time, you know, I was a much different person than I am today. The thing that makes me feel best in this world today is try to help and to give, and also to try to, particularly the young kids that want to ask questions. But I am a different person I was then, and I was fighting a lot less demons today than I was then.
You alluded to the fact that the past couple of weeks haven't been fun, and you've been known as a private person for decades. Why do this then? Why put yourself through something when you could have very easily just let things go?
Well, I think, you know, as I say, I think earlier, you know, a lot of athletes have lived a similar life. I saw something last night. I was watching a football game. It turned into looked like a basketball game between a junior high team and no disrespect to New Orleans. I mean to Indianapolis, but there was a story on there last night about a kid who played for New Orleans. And I don't know if you heard this story. He was left at a delinquency facility by his mother. He went in there, had a terrible way of life, and he grew up, and he made something very special out of himself. And I think if you encourage one person that has great aspirations, who's grown up not in the best circumstances, not where there's any love and affection, I think that's why I did it. I certainly wouldn't do something like that for money. I've been fortunate enough to never write something that wouldn't be true anyway. But there's a lot of things I've hidden in my life that I know a lot of us have experienced and frankly don't want to talk about it. And I hope it will be liberating, particularly for some young people and some athletes. I've gotten a lot of feedback from people thanking me for you know, being brave enough to talk about what they faced in their life. And it didn't take anything brave for me to do it. All I had to do, because I had a platform. Some people never have a platform. And I'm just hopeful that people, when they read this book, will understand that I'm not I'm a flawed person.